Welcome back to Rob's Feed. This is episode number 21, and I am Rob. Today was one of those days I like and yet at the same time I hate. But I'm privileged every once in a while to have a day like this. I didn't have to leave my apartment, not once. So what did that mean? That meant the internet was burning because I was on it. From the time I woke up, and I'm still on it now. I'm now downloading podcasts in iTunes. And I want to tell you about. I just discovered it today. It's called Fag Nation. Now, a while back, one of the first few episodes of this podcast, I happened to mention all the gay podcasts that were on my iPod. Well, here's a new one. Fag Nation with Jake and Alan. It's very fun. Two guys sitting on a couch, drinking. Hey, that sounds familiar, doesn't it? That sounds like, my God, it sounds like Dig Nation. Dig Nation with the founder of dig.com, Kevin Rose, and Alex. I can't think of Alex's last name off the top of my head right now. Ooh, must be getting old. That's what they do. They talk about the top stories that are on Dig that week, and they drink beer while doing it. And now these guys have decided to do the same thing. Now, actually, I did like what they brought to the table here, but I was a little disappointed that they have to copy so thoroughly what Kevin and Alex have been doing for years. However, it doesn't mean I'm not going to recommend it, because they do put their own slant on things, and they do have the gay perspective, and it's really nice. So far, I've only watched half of the last episode, because it's a video podcast, and what I was doing was I was downloading the HD, the high definition version of them, and that takes forever to do, even with my advanced internet service. But I did want to give a shout out to the guys, and I do think they're doing a good job. It's kind of creative, but the only hesitation I have is that it's not what it's different yet, but I've seen it. I've seen it before. Now, last time I talked about the Don't Ask, Don't Tell hearings that are going on in front of Congress right now. I praised he turns out to be Admiral Mike Mullen, who is the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. I can't not say that. And I wanted you to see Jon Stewart's take on the whole issue from The Daily Show last night. Now it's the 4th of February, the February 3rd episode of The Daily Show, has the funniest skit. It is so hilarious, called A Few Gay Men and Women. And it really bashes John McCain. It actually shows how McCain did indeed 4 years ago say that if the military advised him to, as the president, or however, advised him that the policy should be dropped, he would drop it, and now he's turned complete about face on that issue. The link is at the bottom of the screen right now. It's thedailyShow.com/watch/wed -few-2010/a-few-gay-men-women. It's worth going to. If I could give you a hyperlink to, I will put a hyperlink in the show notes, but if I could just let you click on this screen, I'd do it. I can't do it, and I cannot copy it for copyright regulations, and I cannot upload it in my podcast. But you gotta watch it. It's one of the most funniest things I have ever seen. I consider myself a geek. It takes a certain amount of geekiness to be able to create and upload a podcast, a video podcast like this. But there's only so much I know. And I've been having difficulties this last week with uploading And the podcast hosting service has suggested that I do something called FTP, which for those in the know means File Transfer Protocol. And I didn't know shit about it. Not one fucking thing, except that it exists in its technology. Well, that's one of the things I did today. I mastered that, and now I'm able to, in fact, this will be the first one that I FTP up, which might not mean anything to you, and it doesn't have to mean anything to you. Turn on my hair. But I am so proud that I've done it. You also may have noticed last time that I closed the show with a different theme than when I opened the show. I don't know which one I want to keep. So let me know. Do you want the opening song or the closing song to go along with this podcast? Call me. Area code 206-339-1690. That's the Rob Speed voicemail. Area code 206-339-1690. Write to me at robsfeed@gmail.com. robsfeed@gmail.com. And of course, you can always follow me on Twitter. The @ RobSpeed. I'm Rob Sherrill, and that's Rob Speed for today. I hope to talk to you again really soon.